Hey fam, how you all been? I'm coming to you from New Orleans. New Orleans, Magic Town, Voodoo City. Woo! So happy to be in this magical place. Coming to you from New Orleans. Hi, Sigil Mage. How you loving, how you loving, how you loving? I think we'll do a filter. I'm so excited. Let's do a filter. There's, ooh, what's that beam? Blush. Ooh, I like blush. There's blush. Hey. There's pop. There's crush. Hey. Hey, May. How you loving? There's glow. There's slate. Black and white. Tell me what y'all like, family. There's dawn. I don't like dawn. Not in the sunlight. Bubbles, y'all know how we do on bubbles. Y'all know bubbles. Dance party, y'all say that's too distracting. Dream, that's right, Samantha. Glamour, I like glamour. I like glamour. Do you like glamour, Samantha? How's this? Samantha, Sigil Mage liked it. Sigil Mage said yes. How you like this one, Samantha? It's not. Is it not too distracting? May, yes, it's okay. Samantha, ooh, Samantha likes it. We got it, Samantha. That's one's for you, it's glamour. So, we're on Magical Q&A. I am KAISI, if I haven't met you. I am KAISI, Divine Midwife of Soul Destiny. Hey, Raisa, how you loving? Divine Destiny, Soul Destiny. Christian witch and the author now of 15 books on practical spirituality. How you loving, how you loving, how you loving. And I'm deep into magic and deep into mysticism and deep into metaphysics. And you know, this is a spirituality channel and we're all about magic, money, and metaphysics here on this channel. And I hear a lot of questions, and I hear a lot of questions on the Facebook fan page, Facebook Christian Witches Facebook fan page. And in the Facebook Christian Witch, Melly A's, hi! That's my beautiful daughter. An incredible witch. Hey, Nellie Ace, Libra like me. So we're going to answer. So Louisiana is on and popping. New Orleans, I am in New Orleans in the voodoo town. And you know, the first day I was here, I was like, listen, where is Marie Laveau's house of voodoo? Where is Marie Laveau? Look, don't nobody talk to me up in this camp until I see Marie Laveau. And I went straight to Marie Laveau. Come on, Samantha. I went straight to Marie Laveau. And guess what? I was on the right street. It's amazing how these places were calling me. Your moon is in Libra, Sigil Mage, beautiful. It's amazing how these places were calling me because I was walking straight toward, I'd never been there before a day in my life, did not know where it was. I was walking straight toward Marie Laveau's. I didn't know where it was. Come on, Rashida. I went to college in New Orleans. Ah, come on, Rashida. You went to college in New Orleans. Oh my God, I love it. So I was already on my way, and I said, where's the voodoo shop? And somebody said, oh, it's right down there. I was like, look at that. It was calling me, May. I was already on the path. I was already walking that way. Then the next day, I wanted to go to Hex, Old World Witchery. As you know, Hex Fest is coming up in New Orleans, August 10th to the 12th. Get your tickets for Hex Fest. The Enlightenment Circle is getting together at Hex Fest. Excuse me, they got a drum circle on a Creole Queen on Friday night at Hex Fest, okay? I love your energy. Thank you, Lizzie. Oh my God, I love it. Samantha, but I have no bread, LOL, but yet I'm going to a cemetery to the first. Come on, Black billionaire, have a concoction in a plant. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Hex. Sigil May said, how hex sighting. Leave the details. I will do that. So Hex Fest is coming up. And by the way, all of the resources that I talk about, we've been adding them to the Patreon page. And the Patreon page is going to go live August 1st. We have a big kickoff party on July 30th coming to the channel. We got amazing guests, supernova guests coming to you on Monday night on the channel right here. And the Patreon will kick off August 1st, next month, in a few days, actually, in a few days. Is it true you can only hex a narcissist? Interesting, Samantha. No, that's not true. You can hex anyone whatsoever. Is Hex Fest. Now, let's go further on who you can hex. You can hex anyone, hex all you like. What effect it will have on them to humble them, or can they love? Samantha, say more about that. Say more about that, Samantha. You can hex anyone you like, but I'll give you an example. So yesterday, I was going to hex Old World Witchery store. And I was looking at the thing, and I was just walking. It was calling me. I was already on that street, Decatur Street, for it. And so I went straight to it. When I got in there, we were cracking up because there were 3 of us in there. Now, I come in, I'm a witch. There's a tarot reader right there. She's undoubtedly a witch. Then there's somebody else there who works in the shop. She's a witch as well. She does spiritual work as well. Hey, Skyball, how you doing? Could you define hex, please? That's excellent. So let's go deeper with this. Hey, Magic Lotus, how you loving? May, I don't like hexing people. Bad karma. Excellent. Okay, so May. So within the 3 of us are in the shop. Here comes this lady in there talking about, you got something for my boyfriend? And we're like, you know, the real magicians and witches are like, what you talking about? So the lady was being kind to her, the lady that works there, the tarot reader. What can we help you with? I need something for him because he ain't listening. And we're looking at each other like, oh my God. Boo, you got the problem. Stop trying to hack somebody. Look in the mirror, boo. You don't just be whipping out magic for any old thing. Look in the mirror, boo. She talk about, hey, Magic. Hey, Magic Lotus, I'm doing amazing. We were just like, okay, that's not how this magic thing works. Okay, so we go on, and she's just chatting. And then finally, the tarot reader allows her to move along. What do you consider a hex? Because for me personally, I know hex is to be a malevolent spell greater than a jinx and less than a curse. Excellent. So we're going to talk about, I love that, Jared. I'm a shaman, Native American, and opened the portals to logically prove God existed if I could see if the devil did. Reverse logic, my emotions be out of control, the God's wrath, like God's wrath. Interesting. So here we are in the store, and I'm telling you this store, and Jared, this is powerful what you said, very powerful. And by the way, welcome here, welcome. So we're in the store, and then the other witch says to me, she's behind the counter, she says to me, she's putting together potions, she's witching, she's in her witchery. She says to me, you know, somebody was talking the other day about she heard someone talking about how can they blind their husband. Like, would you really want to do that? I just cast a spell and just blind them. Would you really want to do that? You know, the karma of that. Would you really want to do that? All these people that are asking for something to hex someone else are the ones with the problem, people. The one who is looking to hex someone else is the problem. Look in the mirror, and there you will find the source of all the problems. Magic, for me, is not for that. Now let's talk about a hex. A hex is a word you speak that is a magical word that does not have to be a curse. It doesn't have to be a curse, because you can hex. It's just another strand of magic for me. It's just another strand of magic. It's not particularly a curse or malevolent for me. Okay, you can hex a lot of things. You can hex a lock so it won't open when people want to try to get in. It's a spell, but it does have a connotation of being malevolent. But I myself, it's very important. Linguistics, that's not how it sits in my internet system. But then you've got to work with it the way that it works for you. Every witch and every mage is different, and every person's magic is different. Can you give an example then? Yes. I'm so happy you asked this, Jared, because the example comes from the book of Psalms. So if we go to Psalms, I have a lot of stories from the Bible. David is one of the best hexers who ever lived. David, whoever lived. He wrote Psalms that not only could he hex people, he could hex crops, he could hex land, he could hex bodies. He was one of the most powerful persons who could cast a spell ever. The Key of Solomon is my go-to now. It's your go-to. Video is choppy, by the way. Is it? Oh my God. Buddhas and butterflies. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? The video is choppy. Oh my God. In spirit. Look at that. Samantha. In spirit. I apologize for the, because I actually took it off the Wi-Fi in the Airbnb where I'm staying and put it on my mobile data so that we would have a more stable. Here's how I look at it. David was able to say things like, may your crops die or may your crops grow. Oh, it's 50-50 clear and laggy. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you, Jared. I'm not sure how to correct that. Thank you. Interesting. So how is it for everyone else? How is the experience for everyone else? It really is true, though. They drain battery, interfere. Yeah. Our energy interferes with all of that. Probably my POS phone. How is it for everyone? Everyone, is this choppy or is this clear? Everyone, is it choppy or is it clear? Oh, same, Samantha, is choppy. Interesting. This energy is something in here. A little staticky. Got it. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? What's your experience? Choppy. Okay. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go to the computer. Should I go to the computer? Should I change devices and come back? Is it doable or is it just too much? Choppy, Tyra. Thank you. Is it doable or is it just too much? Choppy. A blur and choppy. It's doable. I made the mistake of zapping it with my Mellia's choppy. B, very choppy. Let me take off the filter. Yeah, girl, I got time for you. Okay, let me take off the filter. Sometimes filters do that. And let's see if it helps. Tell me if it helps. I really want to hear the message, but it's choppy. Okay, thank you, May. Tell me, Root Lady. Hi, Root Lady. How you love it? Tell me if that's better with no filter. Did that help? Val, I love your videos. You teach me a lot. Yes, thank you, Amal. Healing, thank you. I'm so happy. It looks pixelated. Interesting. Hey, Lom. How you doing, Root Lady? How you loving? Yes, just a bit blurry, Samantha. Okay. Amal. Let me know if this is better, family. And I also tell so far has not interfered. It's clear now. It's clear. Is it clear? Amal, it's clear. B, it's clear. Melly A is now blurry. Okay. Slightly pixelated, but seems more fluid. Okay, Jared. Pardon me. This is Narland, y'all. It's a lot of spirits in here. I'm just wanting to let you know. I'm moving around, mama. It's pixelated, but we can hear you great. Okay, flowing better. Okay. Love you, Reverend Valerie's like. Okay, great, 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 great. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, family, he could hex in both directions. He could hex crops dying. He could hex something growing. He could hex, he hexed his wife's womb. He hexed his wife, Michael's womb. And he said, you will never, no. Thank you. Was that David? That was David. Thank you. I had to ask the spirit beings. He hexed his wife, Michael's womb, that she would never bear a child, and she didn't. Now let's look at the other end of the hex, on the receiving end. A hex only works on a person that has an opening for a hex. A hex doesn't work on everybody. You could cast a hex that has an opening. If that person is locked down spiritually, when I say locked down, I mean they have their spiritual system in order, they're aligned, you can hex all you want. You're probably not going to get anywhere. Now, here's the other thing. I highly advise being quite careful with what you send out, because the law says give and receive. It's one circular motion. So whatever you're putting out there, we think we're putting it out on someone else. We're not. It's one circular motion. Yeah, I don't, nobody can hex you. I don't believe. Why? because no one can create in someone else's experience. I can't create in Jared's life. Jared creates in Jared's life. I can't create in Sigil Mage's life. Sigil Mage is a lot of spirits protect you too, huh, Meg? Sigil Mage creates in Sigil Mage's life. You cannot create in the life of another. Now, here's where magic comes in. You can influence the energy, and if that person is susceptible to the energy, it's absolutely going to influence them, because this is the same thing they do in the mass media. If you do not have an intention, you are part of someone else's intention. So if you are if you're self-initiating, very rare, very unlikely that a hex will even affect you at all. You probably wouldn't even know about it, you wouldn't even care. If you're open and susceptible and wobbly and all over the place, yeah, people easily can hex you, because they'll influence the energy around you to just pop you off of where you are, or throw you over this way, or make your thing dry up and fall off. You hear all kinds of things that people hex for. Women used to hex. They used to go to the witch doctor when a man broke up with them, or when a man cheated on them. They would go to the witch doctor and say, get his thing falling off, and it would. Jared, ooh, okay, so if it's spoken word statement like that, see, Jared, if it's spoken word statement like that, this plant shall rot, you are safe. It's basically just spiritual declaration. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, vibration. It's just like if you're in a pool and someone comes and disturbs the pool, and you're not doing anything, you're laying on one of those little floaties in the pool, and they disturb the pool in a certain direction, which is what magicians and witches do. We influence energy, we move energy. Among many things, we work with energy. So if somebody's moving the energy of the pool and you're just laying there, you're gonna move with what they just did. However, if you're intentional and you're swimming in a certain direction and they're moving the energy in the other direction, but you're swimming that way, they can't stop you from swimming that way. They're not even going to influence you. The waves will go by and you swimming, because you know where you're going and you're intentional and you're going, happy birthday, Joe. Everybody say happy birthday to Joe. Happy birthday, Joe. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Joe, for liking the channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. So I wouldn't be too concerned about hexes. And this is the other thing that I do. I don't at all hex or spell other people. Now that's just my own thing. I hex myself. I spell myself. Isn't it enough to spell your own consciousness? I spell for what I'm creating. I spell for the world I'm creating. I'm not spelling other people. I'm not looking to make other people do what I want them to do. With spiritual maturity, you will live and let live. You will love and let love. Let everybody be. Because what they're doing has nothing to do with you. Come on, Samantha. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Woo-hoo. A billionfold return to you. Yes. Now that was a hex, a good hex, for $1 billion. So I'm drinking mango juice today. What if they have the Jezebel spirit? Good question, Samantha. What if they have the Jezebel spirit? What does that have to do with me? Nothing. They can have the Jezebel spirit if they want to. Come on, child. Mystic song. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you so very much for the super chat. A billionfold return to you. I'm feeling your energy. Come on, butterfly. Butterfly, Nolans, I watch you all the time. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Samantha, that's what they say. They say 3 times. That's what they say. I'm back my second time here. Yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I love you. God bless you. Sigil May said, sit them wands. I love it. So I myself do not spell other people. Why am I in another person's lane? I don't care. And what do you do? Very good question. I'm going to give you right unless you are not treating you right. Ooh, let's say again. And see, everything that goes on in your life begins and ends with you. You are the master of your universe. You are the author of your world. Ye are gods. It's you, boo. It's all you. So, how do you correct a situation that needs correcting that's outside of your control? Beautiful, Amal. By not having the belief that anything in your life is outside your control. I know this is challenging for some of us. It was challenging for me for decades until I got it. Nothing in your life is outside of your control. Ooh, Jared, good seeing you again. Good seeing you again. So, Amal, yes, this is really going to free you so that you know nothing in your life is outside of your control. You look at something, everything on the outside. Let me give you the underlying principles of this, the laws of the universe, so that we can understand this. Okay? Nothing's outside of you. That's number one. It looks like things are outside of us. Yes, Amal? In all love and respect and care, nothing's outside of you. It's all a projection from inside. It just looks like it's on the outside, right? It just looks like it's on the outside. Nothing is outside of you. It's all an illusion. We're in a great big matrix. It's like going to the movies, wanting to change other people, wanting to get other people to do things other than what they're doing right now. It's like going to the movies, and if you don't like the movie on the screen, you go and you cut the screen. But is the movie still playing? Yes, because the screen is simply a mirror, and the true movie is coming from the projector up in the projector room. Yes, Amal? Yes. So the screen is just a mirror. So for us to truly be spiritual gangsters, for us to truly amp up our power, for us to truly stand in ye are gods, you're God. This is what we must understand. It's all coming from inside of me. That's the first thing. I know this is very difficult because a lot of people then say to me, I've been teaching this for over a decade and we have a hard time getting it. And I know that a lot of people say to me, well, Val, how's that coming from inside of me? I would have never created that. I would have never created somebody. You didn't create the person. So let's, release ourselves of any guilt or whatever over our miscreations. It's not that. It's that the universe has in it a mechanism that is always showing you yourself. It's one great big mirror. It's one great big mirror. Okay? It's one great big mirror. It is you live in a great big house of mirrors. So now, this is what we want to understand. If something in your life is not the way you want it to be, including people, what do? You look at it. Oh, this is an illusion. This is not real. Now, we're not saying to be avoiding or to be delusional and act like things are not there when they are, and especially if somebody is being hurtful and whatnot, keep yourself safe. Definitely not. However, a master looks at the world, and whatever is not the way they want it to be, you close your eyes, turn within, and you find the correspondence, which you will find if you really want to. If you really want to free yourself, this is how you free yourself. If you really want to free yourself, you turn within and you find the corresponding vibration, because there's a matching vibration by law of attraction, law of vibration, everything is vibrating. You find the matching vibration in self that drew this thing to you like a magnet. And then you just release that vibration, and that releases the person too at the same time. Some people call it magic. That's the law. That's how this universe works. There's one person and one person to cut in the mirror. I promise you, you get your. It's a miracle. It's magic, let's say. That's how it works, right, Amal? Don't you love it? Yay, Amal, I love it. Oh, I love you, Amal. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because, Amal, this puts all the power, boom, straight. You look blooming today. Thank you. This morning, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the sun is going down in Narlands, and I have the shade pulled. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in Narlands. Beautiful. Amal, this puts all the work in. This puts all the power, not all the work, All the power in your hands. You have the power. You have the power to change anything in your life, not by fighting with it or manipulating with people on the outside, or trying to get people to go away, or trying to get this one to do something, or hexing that person, and casting spell on all these people. Well, you'll keep doing that because within you haven't addressed the true issue, self. Go within the shadow. I'll give you an example of this shadow. I'll tell you how off the chain this shadow is. When I went deep into my shadow, do you know what I found? When I went deep, I'm talking deep. I'm talking about I was deep in it, like scuba diving. I was deep in my own shadow. I go inside my own shadow all the time. Guess what I found? Oh, definitely May. Vampires definitely in New Orleans. Guess what I found in my own shadow? My shadow. Guess what I find? That's right. Don't focus on other people. That's not the way, right? A hanging judge. A judge that hanged me no matter what. Guilty. Hanger. How was that showing up in my life? The guilt? Self-sabotage. Keeps sentencing me to some punishment that I don't want. Oh, damn, I got a hanging judge in my own consciousness, but it was showing up outside of myself. Guess what else I found? I found a hoe and a pimp. I was pimping myself. And I was the hoe. I was the hoe and the pimp. Found it in my own consciousness. Shadow, I'm not afraid to go into my own consciousness. Went deep inside the shadow, and guess what else I found? I found somebody who straight up hates me, that looks in the mirror. You ain't that. You ain't all that. You ain't this. Look at that. Look at that. I found an inner critic. I'm just telling you some of the characters that I found inside my own consciousness. Guess what? You don't have to worry about anybody else outside hurting you. It's all coming from inside. I found inside me an inner critic that no matter what I did, it was going to find something wrong with it. Well, that ain't that. That ain't that. Look at your face. Look at this. Look at that bump. You got pimp. You got this. Anybody ever hear the voice of the inner critic? You just looking in the mirror, and the inner critic got so much to say. What is this? This is not even you. You turn around like, who is that? It's not even you. All this is inside your own consciousness. Where are these voices coming from? They're coming from inside your own damn head. Like one magician said, it's all in your head. You just have no idea how big your head is. That's right. Calling you ugly, calling you all kinds of names. You be like, what? Who is that? And you know it's happening right inside your own head. Next. I'm not done with the list of characters. Too much chatter. Come on, Juana. Yes, I'm not done with the list of characters I have discovered in my own shadow. In my own shadow, I found a Jack the Ripper. I found a version of myself that would cut your throat in an alley and leave you bleeding and don't think nothing of it. She was a slasher. She would slash me. She would slash my manifestations, and she was merciless. This was a merciless biatch. Kid you not, in my own consciousness. Come on, people. We ain't got to spell nobody else. I think I made my point. You still think about doing something to somebody else. Go inside your own shadow. Go inside your own shadow. Trust me. You go deep in your own shadow, you're going to find everything that ails you in your life. Everything. You're going to find all your inner demons. Come on. I know that's right, kissy cat. You're going to find heal thyself. That's exactly it. That's all you have to concern yourself with. That's all you have to concern yourself with. Heal your own damn self. Valerie, I'm just talking to me. I wouldn't disrespect you. You are the divine. I'm just talking to my own damn self. Let me check this, and everything outside will right its power you had wouldn't tinker it from the outside at all. You'd be like, oh, okay, this money is looking a little strange. Close your eyes and go within. Before you jump up and start doing something about the money, oh, I gotta get another job. Why do people get another job? I always say get a prayer. Why you gotta get a job? Get a prayer and let the prayer tell you what to do, right? That's the first thing you do. Oh, the money is looking a little funny. Oh, close your eyes, turn within. You're gonna find the culprit. Close your eyes, turn within. Oh, here it is. This is unworthiness. Okay, unworthiness. And you work with the unworthiness and you appreciate clients. So you continue to write the books. You take the inner, you do the inner work and the outer steps. You have to do both in tandem. The inner work and the outer steps, the inner work and the outer steps. I see people taking outer steps all the time. They're not doing the inner work to handle their own inner demons. That's all I have to say. That was a long answer about hexing somebody. That was a long answer. So I pray that it serves you. I leave you with that in all peace and love, and pray that it serves you. What's our next magical question? Family, what questions do we have? This is Witchy Wednesday from New Orleans. I'm building a beautiful altar, May, that has on it the hall. When it's ready, I'm going to show you all the witchy hall. I'll be here for a minute, so I'm going to show you all the witchy hall when it's ready. The altar is like, it's lovely. A quote from Oh Money, a job ain't nothing but work. Hello. How do you stay safe while digging deep? Ooh, I love that. I love that question. Because the shadow is really, 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 I love that question. I love that question. This is what I have found. Give me the best, most direct, most appropriate answer for this question. This is what I found. When you do your spiritual work, prayer, meditation, you build up. Where did you do your makeup today? I like it. Thank you. Sometimes I wear a little Kat Von D. Kat Von D, is it? And sometimes I do a little I do a few different. I like NARS. I love NARS. So I think I have on NARS today. Okay, from Sephora. I'll be getting my life at Sephora. They know me as Sephora. But anyway, so thank you. When you pray, family, LoveTubers, look at me, stop everything. This is very important. Look at me, pause. When you pray and you meditate and you chant and you raise your vibration. Oh no, it's frozen. Uh-oh, help me. Tell me unfrozen. I like my little witchy laugh. Is it unfrozen? Let me know. Clear. Just give me a clear. Clear. Yes, you keep lagging. Okay. You know what's interesting? It's still going here. Beautiful, Amal. Thank you. You know what's interesting? When you go back and look at the replay, it never has lag. Isn't that so fabulous, fascinating? It just happens. That doesn't typically happen to me. Clear, clear, clear. Beautiful. Clear, clear, clear. Beautiful. When you pray, because I'm raising the energy, that's why. When you meditate, when you chant, you begin vibing differently. And there becomes around you this spiritual vortex. There comes emanating from within you and all around you. You become surrounded. You have a different energy about yourself. You get this buildup of spiritual power and spiritual energy. And when people see you, they're like, ooh, who's that? Right? That I have found. Even protection. From what? I mean, really, did anything ever hurt you from the outside? Read A Course in Miracles. Only my condemnation hurts me. Read A Course in Miracles. That'll take all your protection spells and throw them out the window. I would love for everybody to throw all your protection spells out the window. We lived in New York City. I grew up in Harlem in the hood. We had locks on every window, locks on every door, locks. What was that telling the universe? Come, please come get us, because we're afraid as all get out. These like rats living in a hole in the wall. That's what it says. I'm just being honest with you. Protection. Protection from what? You're sleeping with the enemy. The enemy isn't within. Enemy, inner me. There's nothing outside that's going to get you. Only my condemnation injures me. Only me thinking my own ragged thoughts, being ratchet in my own head, trying to get people, being insecure, jealous, deep down, dark shadow stuff, demons that I'm hiding. Only my condemnation, me judging everybody. Well, they shouldn't be doing that. They aren't thing. Only my condemnation injures me. You can't injure me. Christ taught it. I'm a Christian witch. Christ said, you can't take my life, but I can give it. And I choose to give it. but you can't kill me. You can't take my life. You gotta know that you know that you know ye are gods. Now let me ask you a question. Is God right now saying, let me do a protection spell? If God ain't saying it, I ain't saying it. Is God, just ask yourself, is God doing a protection spell right now? From what? You God. Not in a braggadocious, egocentric way. No. You know that everything, yes, Amal, you know that everything that ever hurt or injured me came from within my own soul. Christ said it also. He said, there is nothing from the outside can injure a man. Yes, Judy, yes. He said, what you eat does not injure you. He said, what issues forth from a man injures him, not what you taking in. Nothing from the outside can injure you. Nothing, 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 nothing. Throw all your protection spells in the trash. Throw them in the trash. Is that a mic drop? I don't know. We could go further. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's right, Judy. It says it all throughout the Bible. Nothing can touch you. Save your own mind. You're fearful? Well, then you're drawn to yourself all kinds of fearful experiences. The lion takes the fierceness of his roar from your fear. I'm going to say it again. The lion, the less fearful you are, and you chilling, you're going to be patting that lion just like that. He's going to be sitting at your feet. You're going to be just like the strength card in the tarot deck. Don't make me get my tarot deck, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ha! Okay. I just got to get real. I'm in a beautiful Airbnb in New Orleans. I just got to get real. This was my card for today. I just got to be really real. Let me pull this strength card so we can see the truth. Chad and Tawanda, they done set it off up in here. Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off on the right, y'all. Set it off. Y'all done set it off now because you made me pull out the tarot deck, okay? Let's look at this. Let's get a pictorial representation of what it looks like. Let's get the pictorial representation so that it can go straight into your subconscious mind. You will no longer have this, we'll no longer have this conversation because you will be masters. Masters ain't afraid of nothing. Masters ain't afraid of shit. I mean, it's not appropriate for you to be afraid of every goddamn thing and casting protection spells every which way to Sunday, and you the problem. Cast a protection spell against you. You protecting you from you. That's all you really need. Okay. Let's get the strength card. Come on, strength. Did I pass her? I think I passed strength. Strength. Come to me, strength card. Strength card. Come to me, strength card. Thank you. Give me a moment. I'm in the Rider-Waite deck. Where is the strength card? I'm in the Rider-Waite deck. It's a major arcana card. Major arcana. Arcana meaning secrets, meaning the big secrets of your life, the things that will absolutely take your life over the top. Soul secrets. This stuff deals with your soul, the depths of inside your soul. Strength. Here we go. Here is the strength card. Do we see she is wearing all white, picturing the purity of your soul. She has a lemniscate over her head, picturing infinity. She has a lion, picturing the lower beastly nature within a soul. She is closing the mouth of the lion, and the lion is yielding to her, and she does it with a look on her face that's very calm. She's not fighting. Pure love, pure